Alright guys, it is Tuesday, March 22nd at 2022 at 2:15 a.m. Alright, I'm making this video covering the tornadoes that happened on the 21st and now are continuing on the 22nd. Alright guys, let's start with a dailyverses.net verse of the day. It says, a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Proverbs 17:17. Alright guys, so a lot of tornado related damage has been happening. Tomorrow there's gonna be this area covered from Jackson to Macomb to Vicksburg, Hattiesburg, parts of Biloxi and Natchez in moderate, and then there's enhanced on the outside of it, then slight in yellow, and marginal in green. So it's gonna be severe weather for the middle of Louisiana and Mississippi. All of today I've spent tweeting all the storms that were happening. So let me cover some of these storms, these tornadoes that passed. Here, this is from Chimera Comstock. It says, here is a video where the aligned Texas tornado hit us today. We were very fortunate to lose only a window to debris. In addition to these buildings getting destroyed, a pickup truck on the opposite side of the road was rolled by the tornado. Alright, so I'm going to play the video. But it's kind of loud because it's a tornado. So heads up for you guys. This is the camera. Alright, so that was the video that they captured. That was pretty intense. They were on the road just as the tornado was crossing by it. Let's take a look at this other video of them filming a car being rolled over by a tornado while they were on the other side of the road. This is the same tornado. This is from Brian Emmenfinger. It says, oh my god, just going through my video. This is a story about a red truck and a tornado. I cannot believe they drove away like that. Let's take a look at the video. Alright, right there you see the tornado pass, and there's a truck right here. You see the truck on its side, so it's rolled over by the tornado. It spins just like in Twister, just spinning on the ground. And then it falls back, basically back on its four wheels. And then they roll away. I'm gonna play it one more time. So that's the end of the video. Guys, that was intense. I have never seen a video like that in my life, other than from movies like Twister or movies that have severe weather in it. I have never seen such intensity happening to a person in a car before. I will leave you guys the link to my Twitter, and I have all these videos posted on my Twitter. Alright guys, let's go to the next. Alright, so there were nocturnal tornadoes earlier. This is from Mike DeLonge on Highway 21 south of Crockett, Texas, around 10:20 p.m. Multiple power flashes as it did damage to big tree and the power lines. Pretty intense. Alright, let's take a look at some tornadoes that happened earlier today. Alright. Look at this one. Monster tornado from Aaron J. Jack. It says monster tornado just passed north of Taylor, Texas. Let's take a look at it. You can see the tornado shadow right here on the side. Alright, so that was a rain-wrapped tornado. And let's take a look at Brian M. Finger. Tornado doing damage and causing injuries near Align, Texas. There was a couple of severe tornadoes in Align. This is from a drone. Let's play it again. Alright, that was caught by a drone from Brian Emmifinger. Pretty intense tornadoes today. Here we got from Scott Mcallen, tornado crossing over I-35, Round Rock, packed interstate. This is bad. Let's play it.
45. Okay. 35 meets 45. Tornado on the ground right now.
Moving over I-35.
And 45. Okay. 35 meets 45. Tornado.
Alright guys, so you notice traffic right here. You see all these cars and then the tornado right there passing over that area. That is pretty intense, severe stuff happening. Alright. This one is from Brett Adair. Says this college station cell was cranking as a tornado was down just to my south. Let's take a look at the image. Look at that lightning strike. Intense. Alright, so there's also a lot of debris. There's tornado damage from Granger, Texas. Destroyed numerous homes and businesses from weather chasing. So a lot of stuff happened today. And look at this beautiful, beautiful tornado from Brandon Lane. It says here the enhanced pic of the North Taylor, Texas tornado. Look at this. Some great images were taken today, but sadly a lot of property was destroyed in these chases. Look at this tornado. Look how beautiful that looks. That's amazing capture. Alright guys, I'm gonna continue on from all these videos to the meteorological side of things. Alright, here we go. National Weather Service. We have tornadoes and flooding possible in parts of the south through Tuesday. A strong storm system will bring threats of tornadoes and flooding across the southern U.S. through Tuesday. Several tornadoes, very large hail, and damaging winds are possible. Focused on eastern Texas and adjacent states overnight, and then from Louisiana to Mississippi on Tuesday. Heavy to excess rainfall could bring areas of flash and river flooding in similar areas. Alright guys, so we have blizzard warning here. In North Texas and Oklahoma, it was snowing as well in parts of northern Texas. A lot happened today. Here for north central Kansas, we have winter weather advisory, and parts of eastern Nebraska going down this blizzard warning and a winter storm warning right here, and winter weather advisory. Alright, for the tornado ravaged areas, we have tornado warnings, we have flash flood warnings, and we have flood warnings right here. We also have tornado watches here in yellow, and then the darker green, we have flood watch for the areas of Louisiana and southeastern Texas and Louisiana border, as well as Arkansas and parts of Washington Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, and northern Mississippi. So pretty much the storms were here in the middle of the country, and now they're moving towards the eastern side. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. Today was a big day. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. Here we have the day one convective outlook. Look at how Louisiana and Mississippi are red, and parts of Alabama right there. That little bit of Alabama. This weather is gonna roll right across Texas, right across Louisiana, right across Alabama and Mississippi. It's gonna keep going towards the East Coast, and then we have the third day, which I will also try and cover if there's any severe weather. But the red moderate is Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Jackson, Mississippi, Lafayette, Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Those are the areas that are going to be seeing possibility of severe weather and tornadoes, hail, strong winds, rain, and possibility of flooding tomorrow. Then enhanced is New Orleans, Louisiana, Metairie, Louisiana, Gulfport, Mississippi, Kenner, Louisiana, and Port Arthur, Texas. And then the slight, which is yellow, will be Birmingham, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, Beaumont, Texas, and Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Then the green, which is marginal, will be Houston, Texas, Memphis, Tennessee, Kansas City, Missouri, Shreveport, Louisiana, and Columbus, Georgia. So the severity is in the middle, and the slightly less severe weather will be in the outer rings and the green. Alright guys, let's go to the next. This is the storms as they were passing by, the convection and the clouds today, as these areas were getting tornadoes right in here as the storms developed today. Alright guys, let's take a look here. Powerful storms spawns destructive tornadoes in Texas and Oklahoma. A tornado outbreak was lashing Texas and Oklahoma overnight, and a severe storm system destroyed buildings and triggered tornado warnings across at least 2 states. Some 22 million people were under a threat of a spring storm system in Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana. It brings threats of tornadoes and flooding across the southern U.S. today into Tuesday. By the number, nearly 65,000 customers were without power in Texas overnight, and the storm unleashed heavy rain and hail, according to Utility Tracker. So 65,000 customers without power right now because of these tornadoes. Alright, what's happening? Align officials reported at least 3 injuries, including 2 people trapped in a collapsed structure. 1 person was taken to a local hospital. Aline Mayor Ron Ramirez said that residents in rural areas to the southeast of the city suffered significant damage. Mobile homes and RVs were overturned, and several roofs were blown off in homes in rural areas. Officials confirmed 2 tornadoes touched down in Williamson County Monday evening. One in the Round Rock crossed I-35 at the SH-45 intersection and traveled to north to Granger. Another struck northwest of Jarrell. Round Rock police said they were assessing damage from the tornado, with reports of structural damage to multiple homes and businesses. Officials shut down roads to clear debris and opened temporary shelters. Williamson County officials turned off power in much of the area overnight because of downed power lines. Governor Greg Abbott called it a miracle that there were so far no deaths that have been confirmed in Williamson County, where he spoke with officials in the aftermath of the tornado outbreak. He described the structural damage as devastating. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave you guys a link to this article so you guys can continue reading, but apparently, as far as we can see, there's no deaths. If there's any at all, maybe 1, but I haven't heard of any deaths, at least not yet. Maybe there is, but I don't know. Tomorrow, when I cover the footage and the videos for the next video, if there's a total of deceased or injured, I'll share it. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Please pray for Texas, for Louisiana, for Mississippi, for Alabama, for the whole South, because there's a lot of tornadoes that are going to be coming through the next 3 days. Alright guys, see you guys next time. God bless.